About every major reservoir or any part of the Snake River from below Palisades down has smallmouth in it. Definitely don't need a boat to catch bass. I mean, it's an advantage, granted. You don't have to have a boat. You can do it from the bank just as easy. Just gotta kind of pay attention to what they're holding to and find you a spot that kind of sticks out into the reservoir a little bit off of a point and just start casting, retrieving, or dragging plastics. You're trying to outsmart something with the brain the size of a pea. Sometimes they win, sometimes you win. But it's a challenge, you know. It's be where the fish are, when they are, and know what they're feeding or try to figure out, you know, and if the fishing's poor, then you start changing baits, trying to figure out exactly where they're biting, what they're biting on, what they're feeding on, what they're preferring. You know, sometimes it's just something as subtle as slowing down the bait, speeding up the bait, changing the color, changing the amount of weight, making it to where it sinks faster to get through the current and to the bottom, to where you can drift it through the fish or pull it through the fish. When usually you figure out exactly what they're biting on, where they're at, and what they're preferring as far as presentation, man, it is game on, and it can make for a really, really fun day. I knew nothing really about bass fishing until I joined one of the local bass fishing clubs, and basically fished the tournaments with them and actually learned what the fish are doing and how to catch them. Took a long time to kind of somewhat figure it out. He'd probably go 1.5 pounds. I'd be guessing he's probably 3, going on 4 years old. What a lot of people don't realize is, you know, it takes, I think, 3 or 4 years to even make a 12-inch fish. So if you're catching a 3-pound fish, you can almost guarantee he's probably anywhere from 6 to 8 years old. We like to use artificial lures, and rather than live bait, just for the fact that they tend not to swallow it so much and make it to where they're easier to catch them and let them go again. A lot of times those fish will be really active, and they'll hit something moving better than they'll hit something sitting. They have a little less time to think about what they're doing, and it's more of a reaction when they hit it than it is because they're hungry. So that's why these crankbaits and stuff like these work really well, because it's like food, away they go. They just want to eat, and they don't care what it is. They'll figure it out later when they get it in their mouth whether or not they're going to keep it or not. A game of cat and mouse with them, for sure. But it sure makes it fun and just the thrill of when they come up and just make that big toilet bowl flush on it is just awesome. There's nothing like it.